This looks like a job for Gangster Cthulhu. Hey guys, how's it going? How was your week? Did you have a good week? Mine was okay, I guess. Didn't do much. I worked. That was my week. I kind of wanted to say thank you to everybody so far who's subscribed to the vlog and who's watched my videos. I woke up yesterday and I had like 98 views on my first video, and I thought it'd be cool if I could get to 100, and by the end of the day I had 100 views on that video, which is pretty awesome to me. I didn't think whatever I was... What do you want to say hi, Stella? My cat wants to say hey. Say hey, Stella. Or not. Okay. But I didn't think I would ever get 100 views on anything I made for YouTube. So I really want to say thank you guys. With that said, I have a boring weekend planned, so I have no idea what this vlog is going to end up being by Sunday night when I get to editing it. But we're going to go around and maybe have some fun. Might be a low-key weekend. Next weekend, for sure, is going to be really busy, and I'm going to take you guys along for the entire ride. This weekend, not so much, but we'll see what we can get ourselves into. Let's go. Try to get a couple things done around the house this morning. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get this picture on that wall. Alright, let's hope I don't mess it up. But first, coffee. Yep, that is about as good as that is going to get. I'm not a big fan of these specific frames that have these two hanging points. It's just so much more difficult to make a picture level on the wall. But I was hanging it with these guys who are a little bit more secure than nails, but is it just me? Oh, you guys see all the marks on the wall that from I was trying, but is it just me, or does this thing look like an alien face? This is what I was hanging, by the way. A few weeks ago, no, actually I take that back. About 2 months ago, my fiance and I went to Disney World, and they were doing this really cool international festival of the arts, and every weekend there was a whole bunch of local artists selling their own prints, etc., etc. Epcot is our favorite park. I really like to buy artwork, and the one thing that she wanted to walk away with was this print right here. Give you guys a little bit of a closer look. It's the Walt and Mickey partner statue looking at the Disneyland castle. But if you guys look really close, there's a whole bunch of really cool stuff hidden inside. Like inside Walt Disney, it says Walt Disney. There's a Minnie Mouse right there. It says Disneyland, right here, if you guys see. Right up here is an upside down Walt. Not sure if he was a fan of Stranger Things though. But a whole bunch of really cool stuff hidden in this picture that we thought was really cool. We went back a couple of weeks ago, maybe it was like 3 weeks by now, and there's a Lion King version of this, and there's a good chance I'm going to buy that one as well. Alright, and that's what the new mantle looks like. Well, at least for now. We'll probably add some stuff or take some stuff away. But mission accomplished. It's time to make some lunch because I'm an adult and I clearly make adult decisions. I figured since I hung the other picture downstairs, I'd show you some of the other artwork I have that I need to put up. I've got this cool, not a DuckTales, but a Disney Uncle Scrooge comics. I bought this from the artist at a convention, and he put my name on it, which I thought was pretty cool. I had this Elsa print from an artist named Scott Blair. I've got this really cool Sugar Skull cat by an artist named Dirk Strangely. My in-laws, or future in-laws, got this for me for Christmas, and I think I need to hang this up pretty soon. It looks awesome. I just don't know where I'm going to put it. But I have some picture disc records. Can't really see them that well. Let's see. Whoop, just dropped that one. My brother got that for me for Christmas. Some more Beatles stuff. And I got this really cool Haunted Mansion print that I need to put somewhere in the office. And you guys have probably seen these before. I know I've done a couple of videos in my past vlogs standing in front of these pictures. But all four of these are by an Atlanta artist by the name of Chris Hamer, and his art studio is called Urban Pop. These aren't the only pieces of artwork I have from Chris. He's a great artist. I would highly suggest that you look him up because he has a lot of cool pieces like this. I also have some really cool pieces from an artist named Derek Yaniger. He has this really cool rockabilly, hepcat, mid-century type style to him, and I love every piece I own from him. Got this really cool vampire, and then over here I have this bigger one that I still need to frame. Let me get it in focus for you guys. Obviously the Beatles, but couldn't put it on there for copyright reasons. Yeah, I need to get a frame for this one because this is awesome. I also wasn't expecting to give you guys a mini tour of the artwork in my house, but I guess it just kind of worked out that way. And I almost forgot, the artist who did this piece right here, there we go, that piece right there, his name is Greg Visitainer. Decided to get out of the house for a little bit and came into town because a friend of mine owns this really cool vintage wear shop, and we're gonna go check it out and see what kind of cool stuff she has. Walking up to her shop right now. It is called Junk Drunk Jones. First thing walking in, I notice is this really cool Pepsi Cola cash register. I'm really tempted to press one of these buttons, but I can't. Well, I'm inside the shop Junk Drunk Jones. This is my friend Stephanie right here, and this is her sister Michelle.
Hi.
Stephanie, why don't you tell us a little bit about the shop, like when it opened and whatnot?
So we opened exactly 2 years ago. We just celebrated our anniversary.
Woo!
The building itself, it was built in 1915. So from 1915 to 1955, it was Yarbrough Brothers Grocery, and it's where all the cotton mill workers came to buy their groceries.
That's cool.
On credit. The first week we were renovating, I found a really cool ledger where all of them were shopping and what they were buying on credit, so that was pretty neat. Nice little souvenir from the building. But in, let's see, 1955, the entire block burnt down. There was an explosion at the end of the block here, boiler exploded, and the fire just kind of jumped from roof to roof. So you can see, as you're wandering around our store, in our beautiful rock wall, there are little chunks of charred wood from the fire.
I'm going to take you guys around in a second here and show you some of the stuff at the shop,
And you can kind of zoom in a little bit or whatever. There's a photo here of the fire. So after that, they rebuilt, and then in the 60s, they turned this place into a dry cleaners. So from 1965 until 2.5 years ago, when I purchased the building, it was the dry cleaners, and we did save one awesome gem from the dry cleaners, and that's our handy dandy clothes rack.
hold on. Still works. That's pretty awesome.
So our customers can take that for a spin whenever they come in and look for their vintage threads that way. But yeah, we had to haul about 15,000 pounds of scrap metal out whenever we were renovating before we could start doing the real work. So nice. That's a little bit of history about the place, and we are third generation Cantonites.
Not Cantonese. That would be Asian, right?
Yeah, I'm not.
Right.
I'm
we're not in China.
No, not today.
No.
So Michelle and our grandma worked at the cotton mill, and her sister worked at the cotton mill. So they bought their groceries from here. How weird.
That's
crazy.
Now you own the place.
And now I own the place.
That's pretty cool. Do you mind if I take everybody around and see the cool stuff?
Please, yes.
Excellent.
Yourself at home.
Let's go check it out.
Yes.
But before I show you all the cool stuff that Stephanie's shop has, Michelle here has a little thing she wants to show you. What you got here, Michelle?
So, I started making like my own deodorants and soaps and stuff because I wanted to get the toxins out of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And since my little sister owns a store, I started kind of mass doing it. So she has a little section in the store that carries all of my products. But today specifically, I'm doing a trunk show where I made tons of poundage of soaps.
Poundage?
Well, you make them by the pound.
Oh, all right.
And then you like divide it up into ounces, obviously, because nobody needs a pound of soap.
Well, depends on who it is, I guess.
Well, that's
how much they smell bad.
Yeah.
Let's
true, I guess.
Let's go ahead and.
So,
check out the, I'm trying to get the shot. I'm still new to this, guys. Like, I'm still trying to, there we go.
So these
There you
are all
go.
the ones just for the trunk show. And I like to kind of have a little sarcastic flair to it, so you missed a spot.
Zoom in on one of the labels here.
Georgia Weeds,
Ooh.
you do the math.
Mm.
Or Breakfast Club, it looks like food.
Look at that, it looks like a brownie. Look.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
I wouldn't say eat it for breakfast though.
Nah, fair enough.
If it's good enough for Jesus, it's frankincense and myrrh. So,
Ah.
you know, they gave it to Jesus.
Right.
Smells great. Egyptian dragon. So I just like to kind of keep it a little fun. Go fly kite. That
Also,
kind of stuff.
you guys can't tell because you're watching this, and there's no such thing as smell-o-vision, but it smells amazing in here right now because of these soaps. So let's get a zoom up on one of the labels here real quick, and so everybody can find you and your information. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you.
One of the cool things I noticed whenever I walked in was this awesome jukebox right here. And it still has some handmade labels for it, and I'm not too sure, but you guys can see, I can't get the angle just right, but the 45s are still in it, which is pretty cool. And I'm not too sure if the song titles here actually coincide with the 45s that are still in there, but this is a pretty nice piece. I wish I could have one of these. Okay, so spoiler, I've been to this store many times. Obviously, Stephanie and I have been friends for almost 10 years now. And I just came in today and I saw she has this new Polynesian / tiki display. And everything on here is really awesome, and I kind of want to buy one of everything. Check out this Smurfin' pillow. We have all these really cool old medicine bottles up here. Pretty cool. How in the world do you get a text message on this thing? There's some times whenever I'm out in public and I don't feel safe, and I feel like I need a hero around. I wonder if there are any heroes around here that could help me out. Huh. Smile, you're on camera. Hey, you are too. I have this really cool shelf over here that's got a whole bunch of vintage cans or reproduction cans here. Check out this old Crayola box. Not sure if it's original or a reproduction, but artwork looks really cool. Like the little swashbuckler Renaissance guy right on the cover there. Something else that's really cool about this place is all of the really awesome signage that decorates the walls here. Bunch of cool stuff. Some cool neons as well. What in the world is this? A Kid and Play comic book. It's number 2. I wonder if they have number 1. Oh my god, I need to buy this. I also really like this palmistry hand that they have back here. Get a little bit of a closer look, see what's written on the fingers. All you need is love. Glove. This place has a lot of really cool stuff. I feel like the one thing that this place is missing is a creepy Santa Claus. I don't know where I'd be able to find one. That was an awesome trip to Junk Drunk Jones. I even bought some stuff, which I'm going to show you guys later. But for right now, the wind is picking up, if you can't tell, and it's about to rain. So, I'll talk to you guys later. And we're back at the house. yeah, so I bought some stuff. I'm sorry about the lighting, by the way. Some light bulbs are burnt out, and I went to go change one, and we don't have any light bulbs. So uh, maybe I'll go buy some light bulbs tomorrow, and you guys can come along. But I wanted to show you some of the cool stuff I picked up at Junk Drunk Jones today. Again, my friend Stephanie is the owner. She and I have been friends for about a decade, and I always find something awesome in her store. And today I just decided to buy all the cool stuff that I wanted. Well, not all the cool stuff. I wanted that jukebox. I didn't have $10,000, but I found some other stuff that I want to show you guys. First off, I found this really cool. It's almost cast iron octopus, and it just hangs on the wall. I don't know if you guys can see the detail, but it's got like a little bit of like the green paint, so it looks like it's bronzed on here. So I know this is terrible lighting, and again, I apologize. I don't really have any other better lighting in the house at the moment. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And I didn't realize, well, the last time I was in her store, I didn't see this. And she had an entire new section of nothing but Polynesian and tiki culture related items. And I saw some stuff that I had to get. I saw a couple tiki statues. Didn't get any tiki mugs, but I did see this pretty cool tiki statue here that was hand carved. I thought that was pretty cool. I like him. He's kind of. He almost has this really interesting pharaoh headdress on, which kind of stood out to me. So I've been trying to find some tiki items to put in my office around here. So I'm super excited for that. And then I also got another a tiki statue, and this one, I thought the artwork on this one was very nice. So kind of give you guys an idea of what he looks like here. A little bit closer. I don't know if the camera will focus on that, but check out that artwork, the detail in the artwork there. I thought that was pretty cool. I got one more thing. This might, I don't want to oversell it, but this might be the coolest thing I've purchased today. This was clearly the best dollar I've spent today. And that Kid and Play comic book came home with me. I mean, why does this exist? Why? I mean, Kid and Play, the House Party series was hilarious. Class act, hilarious. I was completely unaware that they had a comic book. And Kid or Play, I can't remember who he was, but on this comic book right here, dude totally looks like Grace Jones from the 80s. So, yeah, I bought the Kid and Play comic book. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but how many people do you know that can say they have a Kid and Play comic book? I'm guessing not many. So that's why I bought it. Yeah, so that was the score today. So we'll see what we can get into tomorrow.
But Jordan, did you get into anything on Sunday?
No, Tiki statue. I didn't do anything on Sunday. I had planned to go out and do stuff, but I got super lazy, and I grabbed dinner with a friend, and then I finished Zelda Breath of the Wild because that's been sitting in my living room for a few months. So, all in all, pretty low key weekend. Next weekend we got some good stuff coming up, but this past weekend was kind of like the calm before the storm. I did want to mention about Junk Drunk Jones. That will not be the last time we'll show up there. I have something really cool planned. Stephanie's into it. I want to take you guys along, and Stella wants to come along too. So if you guys want to say hi to Stella, say hey, Stella. We're gonna go back there. Some pretty cool stuff about that place that I want to share with you guys, which will have its own dedicated vlog. So I'm really excited to show that. But yeah, again, guys, just thanks for watching. thanks for subscribing, and by all means, please share on Twitter, social media, get the word out. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's so cool of you guys to just watch my videos. I don't think I'm interesting, so I'm glad somebody out there does. Do you think I'm interesting, Stella? No, you just want head scratchies. All right. Well, in that case, guys, again, thanks again. Thanks for watching, and see you real soon. Take it easy.